Slice of life, in its simplest terms, refers to a naturalistic representation of real life. In a medium that tends to focus heavily on supernatural occurrences, otherworldly beings and powers, and at times, world to universal altering battles, the slice of life genre can easily get lost in that shuffle. Why indulge yourself in a story set in a more realistic setting with typically low-level stakes, when compared to the other genres? The simplest explanation is that these stories offer an escape from reality, while still mostly being based in realistic circumstances, with characters that wouldn't seem out of place in our everyday lives. Slice of life anime and manga are typically based around narratives without fantastical aspects, although slice of life can and still will involve elements of fantasy or fantastical worlds at times. Examples can be found in works such as Fruits Basket, with a story structured around a girl and her interactions with the family that has been cursed to turn into animals of the Chinese zodiac when they touch someone of the opposite sex. Or Anohana, The Flowers We Saw That Day, which deals with a group of friends reuniting after the death of someone they hold dear to themselves, whose spirit has returned to help them learn that life needs to be lived to its fullest. For the most part though, as both of these shows do, slice of life shows and manga take place in a recognizable, everyday setting, such as a suburban high school, and lean on an emphasis of human relationships over power structures that tend to be often romantic in nature. The genre favors letting its audience make some sort of emotional ties with the characters and their relationships with each other. In Robin E. Brenner's 2007 book, Understanding Manga and Anime, it is held that anime and manga slice of life is a genre that is more akin to melodrama than drama, bordering on absurd due to the large numbers of dramatic and comedic events in very short spans. Shows like Grand Blue and Kaguya-sama Love is War have leaned heavily on the comedic sides of melodrama slice of lives, each being distinctly different from each other, yet still falling into most of the same genre and subgenres that we would associate with them. One subgenre of slice of life is Kuki-kei, air type, or Nichijo-kei, everyday type. In this subgenre, deep personal relationships or fully fledged romantic relationships are deliberately eliminated from the story. This is so that they can tell a light, non-serious story that would focus on the everyday lives and conversation of what are commonly known as bishoujo or young, pretty girl characters. This subgenre relies on a peaceful, heartwarming sense of daily life. Laid Back Camp, a show about cute girls camping, is the full-on definition of what this subgenre of slice of life is about. The show's only purpose is to allow you to relax and watch cute girls do cute things with amazing animation quality and a soundtrack straight out of a lo-fi music playlist. It's perfect to calm down, and I highly recommend people check out if you just want to de-stress from a stressful situation. On the other side of that coin, though, is the more serious side of slice of life. Drama, like comedy, can easily be found here, with shows ranging from slightly problematic circumstances to life-altering events that will bring most of us to tears. Your Lie in April and I Want to Eat Your Pancreas fall into the latter category. These shows give us a look into young love, friendship, and the desire to leave your mark on the world, all whilst dealing with the pains of going through cancer. I don't want to personally ruin these shows for anyone, and there will be some deeper dives on this channel into these shows someday, but if you do want to watch a heartbreaking yet beautiful journey that really relatable characters go through, I highly recommend both of these. Or if that's too intense, I would probably go on the way of Netflix's Kotaro Lives Alone. The premise of a 4-year-old boy living on his own while a colorful cast of neighbors look after and get to know him is heartwarming, hilarious at times, and shrouded in a dark cloud. The show gives subtle yet harrowing hints to why this 4-year-old child is living by himself in the past that has led to these decisions he does now. Slice of life shows tend to be viewed in the same light as the shoujo demographic. However, the amount in depth and different natures these shows have should not deter anyone from giving them a chance. Sometimes realistic circumstances are best told through a fictional lens, and I can only hope that this has helped to shine some light on a genre that has so many things to offer to so many different people. Whether it be a good laugh, a cute story of romance, peaceful, wholesome goodness, or just a look into some of the darker sides of reality. And that's all we have for today's session. And if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, and if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Also, leave us a comment down below about your favorite slice of life works and help others to find something that they would enjoy as well. I've been Summers with Baka to Basics. See you next time. That class is in session.